Okay, that was a bit odd. We're just gonna hop in. So for anyone just coming back, the power went out. So everything shut down. How's it going, Shanks? All right, so that game was going very well, and I think we were gonna win. Battle's not ended and will now be terminated. Okay, that game was going very well, and I think we were going to win. However, like after that last game, I think we would have been done, right? In all honesty, I think I would have wrapped it up there and then made a new deck. So because we haven't really been able to finish out yet, let's try and get another good win. I want to move on to the next deck, but I want to get another good win to wrap it up, and that would have been a perfect win. What happened with the Blastoise Smash chat? It said it ended in a loss. My power went out, so I lost connection to everything. All right, we're going first here. Ooh, they don't go first, right? Okay. This could be scary for us, though. We got to find an Elemental Switch and a Magnemite. Did not find a Magnemite, which we needed to find. So this could be scary, because if he goes Jolteon, then... Right, we're taking 20 per turn. We have to hope he doesn't have Jolteon right here, and he just stampedes. Does have Jolteon. Let's see. How do we bring this back, right? Maybe we attack with Helioptile. Man, oh man. Me with nothing in hand. The only thing I can do is attack and hope that we paralyze. Right? We did paralyze. Because then I can evolve and go Heliolisk and attack, but we still need to find something on the bench here to finish off this Jolteon. Unless I want to attack again for 10 and try to paralyze, and then I can finish at a good 120 even. All right, let's see. What do we got? Magnemite is in the back. So let's see. If I go ahead and attack with Heliolisk, he goes down to 10, and then he'll kill me afterwards. And then I have Magneton, who can't attack, so I'd have to stay on Magnemite, attack him, but then he'd kill with Zero Aura. Funny enough, I need to just attack. I need to attack again with the Thunder Shock. I'll put energy, why not? And I need a Thunder Shock. I can't evolve or else we're just technically gonna lose. Nice, okay. Paralyzed happened twice. Now we have to see if he has EV bag or any healing. Because if not, now we can go evolve and get a perfect lethal kill on this guy. And as long as he doesn't have Cyrus in hand, we'll be able to evolve here on Magneton. Clement isn't doing anything. I don't need to ramp up energy on it right now, to be honest. I think I just go Heliolisk. And then I just attack. And once Jolteon's out of the active spot, then I can ramp up the back. I think that's going to be the play, right? So he can only kill with another Jolteon. And it seems like he does have the Jolteon because he's going in with it. I mean, he's pulled most of his cards. It's going to take a miracle to try and come back from this. All right, so now I'm not safe on the back, and I'm going to have to take an extra 40 damage just to put energy on Magneton. Magneton's going to go down to 90 HP, which I guess 90 is not bad. At least we're alive. Yes. I attack. I hit him. But if he has an EV bag, then he can easily do 90 damage with his Jolteon if he wins a 50-50 head flip. All right, moment of truth, I suppose, right? It's a Helioptile. Oh, snap. All right, Volt Charge. That means I should have Volt Charged last turn so I could at least build this guy with energy. Energy for the Mirror Shot. Pokemon down. Let's hit for 90. If he has EV bag, he wins. But he also has to win the 50-50 on flipping heads to do damage. If he does have EV bag, we can still evolve with the heat. No, because if we put energy, we die. We'd have to attack with Helioptile and try to land heads to paralyze again. He's taking his sweet time. It's either you have EV bag or you don't. Him taking forever, I'm assuming he doesn't have EV bag, because I would pop it and go for the 90 damage. Take the risk. Oh, he has 2 elemental switches in hand. Wait, what? He doesn't have elemental switch in hand? I'm like, oh, smart play, smart play. No, he doesn't have 2. I think he had 1. All right, Cyrus, kill the Jolteon, we win the game. Kind of anticlimactic for the final game here, but we'll take it. I'm assuming he's running Mew in the deck to try and counter Charizard EX, but he already has an Oricorio. Right? I feel like he'd be fine. I don't think he'd need Mew EX. Probably doesn't have it. Yeah, he probably doesn't have it. All right, so let's wrap this deck up because we're behind on time and I just want to play some other decks. We went 6-3 with the deck. Technically 7-2 because I misplayed horrendously. All right, so this is the Heliolisk deck that we ended up playing. Very strong. It's running pretty much 2 copies of everything, right? 2 copies of Magnemite. The new one, because it has 30 damage, and if you're running Lightning only, you're able to knock out baby Pokemon, who's ramping up, or Ching Ling, which is also cool. Hit that threshold. We're running double Magneton, the old one, to Volt Charge, and then the new Magnezone, because it has 10 more HP than the old Magnezone, but you also don't lose your own Lightning energy, which is cool, and you make it so the opponent's defending Pokemon needs to flip in order to attack you back. And if they don't land heads, they're not doing damage. Now, obviously, if they retreat from their active Pokemon to a different Pokemon, this negates the effect and they don't have to actually flip. But this is very good because it gives you a chance to just not take any extra damage on the next turn versus the other Magnezone. I think this is the better Magnezone in my opinion, and I'm having a lot of fun. We are also running double Helioptile with Thunder Shock to try and paralyze the opponent, which has helped us out. And Heliolisk, the new one, where it does 120 damage by discarding all energy. It's good if you're running into the Suicune matchup because you're able to do 120 damage plus 20 weakness, 140, able to knock that Pokemon out. And we're also running a double elemental switch. So say, for example, if we're going first with Helioptile and Magnemites in the back, we can Magnemite or Magneton evolve, ramp up energy, elemental switch to the front, and then still be able to swing in for 120 damage very quickly, very fast. This deck is fast-paced, very good to play. Double Pokeball as well, 4 basics. Now, we are running 2 Professor's Research as usual. A Cyrus, because we're not really going to be doing like one-shot damage. Nice to bring them back. And then a Mars for hand disruption. But we are running double Clement. And now it says put 2 random cards from among Magneton, Heliolisk, and Clement's backpack in your hand. Clement's backpack, I think, says it does 20 extra damage. Now, the reason why I opted to not run any backpacks here is mainly because I want to make sure when we use Clement, we are finding stage 1, and I can evolve with the Heliolisk so I can start attacking, or evolve with the Magneton and start ramping so I can evolve into Magnezone and start attacking. That's what I want. I feared if I had, because I originally had double backpack in this deck, and I feared if I used Clement's backpack, or Clement trainer, I would have just pulled double backpack. And it's like, okay, I got 2 backpacks, no Heliolisk, I can't make magic happen, I can't do anything, right? So I opted to just go for Clement, no backpack. We still will do a decent amount of damage anyways, and they still need to kill 3 of your Pokemon before they end up winning regardless, so this worked out for me. Usually I want to be in the active spot with Heliolisk first, and then go into 2 Magnezones like that. That seems like a better play for me. But overall, pretty good deck. Not bad. Pretty consistent, and very fun and simple to play and build. Good to see Mew EX getting the love back. Just got back. What happened? My power went out, unfortunately. The power went out, but welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We streamed for 1 hour and 17 minutes on the other stream. I'm hoping that the recording is still saved. No, chat. This is gonna complicate things. So let me stop the recording here. Start the recording. Ooh, that sucks. So the recording that I was doing, I don't have the recording. The video is corrupt because the power went out. Which means I gotta find a way to download the YouTube VOD in a high resolution fashion, I guess, the YouTube VOD. Yeah, I need to find a way that I can download the YouTube VOD here. Or else I won't be able to upload the Heliolisk games. That sucks. I guess that's something I didn't think about when power goes out, because power doesn't usually go out, right? Yeah, we lost that last match, but it's not ranked mode. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. I am a little sad, though, that we don't have the footage saved for Heliolisk. So I can't really upload that video for the games unless we download the YouTube VOD. I should be able to download the YouTube VOD. It'll just take some time, so we'll probably upload Heliolisk tomorrow or something. I'll work on that. Yeah, I have there's a VOD that's saved on YouTube. I'm just not able to download it right now. And usually downloading it gives me worse quality than just the raw source. Right? The quality isn't the greatest. Still acceptable. So I'll work on that. Don't worry, I'll work on it. Okay. So this deck I am looking forward to playing. It is the Whimsicott deck. We're not really going to talk about it because obviously we've already put everything in. I don't think we need anything else in the deck, right? Everything else seems fine. Let's not waste any time and let's just hop in and start playing some more games, yeah? We already have this deck. And then after the Whimsicott deck, we're going to try our best to go and find 5 more cards in this Ditto deck for the Cranidos, because I want to play Ditto as well. And then we're going to go ahead and do some Venusaur. Yeah? Mega Venusaur. We're going to try and go back and do that. So we got a lot of decks to play today. Let's just try and speed run and rapid fire through most. I am playing on a tablet, but I'm recording on the PC, which is why the PC matters to stay on. Okay, we are going first, and we have Cottony dropping down. Do we attack with 1 energy? We attack with 2 energy. We attack with 2. Now, going into an Entei, I'm gonna be real with you, is not the best. It's actually not the best. Because we can get cooked. Quite literally here, very fast. Now, the good news is we can survive a couple of hits and I can Erica to heal. We have double Erica and a Leaf Cape, which is nice. This deck is also running Quick Grow Extract to try and evolve as quickly as possible. I can use it on the spinner rack if I need to. A Mars, because he's bricking, would be very good, but because he didn't use a Professor's Research or a Pokeball, I'm assuming he just has nothing. And I think this is a prime opportunity to Professor's Research instead of using Mars. Then I'll Mars on the next turn. So let's go ahead and Leaf Cape. Ooh, I say I want to Mars on the next turn, but Erica is technically something I need as well to do, right? Alright, let's do that. Energy here. Area Dose increases his retreat cost to 3, which means we're doing 130 damage. And if we can find 1 more Area Dose, we one-shot this guy, which will be crazy. And we can find another Area Dose, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that or not, because we have 2 Quick Grow Extracts and another Spider. So we have 3 in 9 chance of finding it. We also have a Copycat in the deck, so the Copycat could help us out tremendously. I'd realistically say we have 4 out of 9 cards that could help us. Okay, so he wants to Blazing Beatdown. Funny enough, you know what? I'll give him a spinner rack and let him kill it. He sees the threat of, oh snap, I'm taking 130 and that could be quick to a 160. He sees the threat. But I'm perfectly fine with just letting him do that. Why not? It gives my Mars more power and more fuel. I'm still doing 130 regardless. And I can still 2-shot this guy, right? So yeah, I can't 1-shot. We did find the Quick Grow. The Quick Grow Extract would have made us do 1-shot damage. And oh, that would have been perfect. But still, I think we made the good call of sacrificing the spinner rack there. Dropping his 7 cards to 2, and then just using Grass Knot to finish. And once he attacks, I can Erica heal, attack, and finish him. And we'll be perfectly fine. Man, this deck seems pretty good, and we haven't even finished this match yet. Like the Spider, like Whimsicott's actually good now because of Spinnerack and the new Spider Pokemon with Trap Territory. He just conceded, like, bro. That's wild. We were almost able to one-shot an Entei while going first, not having energy advantage. Wait, this is nutty. We're doing 160 damage. And then when your first Whimsicott dies, you just swap to the other Whimsicott. We gotta deal with double Whimsicott with Erica's in the deck. I kind of want to throw double Leaf Cape in as well, just to make it more obnoxious. But I think we have everything that's perfect, right? I think double Erica for healing, 1 Leaf Cape. I think we have a perfect setup here. So ideally, you do want to be able to be in the active spot with Whimsicott. And then they kill the Whimsicott and you go into the second Whimsicott. Wow, man. Grass decks are eating good? Oh, yeah. Grass decks are eating good. Okay, we're going first. Funny enough, against another fire deck. I don't know if this is the same guy. I don't think it is. But against a fire deck, sure. I wanted to go in because I always want to enter in with Cottony, right? Pokeball. I'm hoping this is a spinner rack. Cottony. So I want to trap this guy and make sure that he's not able to actually leave. I don't know who I want to leaf cape just yet, so I'm just going to end my turn and wait. Trapping the Charmander in the front would be very nice to do. But part of me feels like he doesn't want to get trapped. Alright, I can only play one supporter this turn, so I'm going to play Alicia. Gets us the other spinner rack. Spinner rack goes down. We evolve here. We have officially trapped this guy. Now the question is, I guess I just do this and that. And I'm going to end turn. Quick Grow Extract gives me the evolution right now, but I don't want to jump the gun. You know what I mean? I want to wait. Yes, he could Mars, but I have 2 cards. It'd kind of be bad if he did that, and I can still redraw the Quick Grow Extract. I want him to kill the Cottony in the front so I can actually surprise him with a Whimsicott on the back. But if I evolve right now, he's not going to take the bait and kill. He's going to just keep it, right? Ooh, 2 retreat cost. He's not going to be able to retreat to the Entei or the Moltres. Charmeleon, come on, take the bait. Kill the Cottony, give me a free swap. Let's go. Because if I evolved, he'd count the damage, calculate it, and be like, wait a minute, he's doing 160 damage. My Charmeleon's going to die. So sometimes you want to hold it, wait, and surprise them, right? So now I can show you guys the beauty. Quick Grow Extract right here. Boom. Don't even need to look for it with Professor's Research. And we're doing 160 damage. Now, of course, I am going to Professor's Research. Finding the lilies will help. Finding any other, or not the lilies, but the Erica, rather. Charmeleon's out. And Moltres still takes 160 damage. They would have to evolve into the Charizard right now in order to live. Moltres, even with a giant cape, doesn't survive a 160 attack. Dang, 160 damage takes out quite a bit of Pokemon, man. Like, there's a lot of EXs that just fall to 160. Wait, this is a pretty wild deck. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty nutty. Wait a minute. Even if he went in with Moltres, he can't retreat because his retreat cost is 4. So even if he did swap here and had an X speed, he can't retreat, dude. Oh my. No, this deck is wild, bro. And it seems consistent because of the Quick Grow Extract, being able to quickly evolve your spinner racks into the spider, trap them. Whimsicott doesn't die unless they get their Mega online super quick, but you only need 2 energy, so you're going to be attacking relatively quick. And we've been having some quick games while going first. Imagine if we were going second. Because I think this deck does better when you go second, right? You hate having to wait until next year to do ranked games? Yeah, it seems like they're changing it. Someone said that they're doing only 15 days, 2 weeks of ranked. Maybe they realized doing ranked immediately. Not a lot of people were playing ranked. Or I guess a lot of people were playing ranked, actually. But, like, I like the new format. Making you wait to play ranked so you can try out the other decks. And then you hop into ranked mode with your best deck that you found. I like that. I like that a lot more. And then only having 2 weeks to do ranked. I like that. Believe it or not. It gives me time to prep. Alrighty. We have second energy advantage for the first time, so we're going to find out how well going second it does. Because going first, we've realized pretty good. We can trap the opponent very quickly. However, going second is also might be better, in all honesty, since we're able to just get that 2 energy and start swinging in. Okay, so they're running Hitmontop, Lopunny, and Lucario. I sadly do not have 2 copies of Lopunny, so I won't be able to actually try out the deck that they're doing. I'm going to put a spinner rack down. Energy's on Cottony. I can't quick grow. Copycat draws 4 cards and not the professors. Maybe Copycat is better here, because I'm getting rid of the quick grow and the Copycat, or the whatever, but I'm also drawing into other stuff, which could theoretically give me... I was going to say theoretically give me a professor's research. Maybe I should have professored twice. I mean, granted, I can still do 70 damage. Ooh, it's a good thing I Copycat first, because if I did professors, he'd be drawing a lot of cards. All right, so we need either a Ariados, the spider, or Quick Grow Extract. That's technically 4 copies in the deck. Another spinner rack, not the greatest. I'm gonna go ahead and just Erica and heal. I highly doubt he's able to actually come back from this, sadly. Lopunny, correct me if I'm wrong, is a stage 1, and unfortunately he did not get lucky to find it. And it needs 2 energy to attack, I'm sure. Yeah, he can stall here with Hitmontop. I'm only doing... Oh, I am doing 100 damage. Never mind, it has 2 retreat costs. He's helping me out. Ooh, and he's putting energy on it? Yeah, that's done. There's no way he'd be able to find his other Pokemon that he needs. Professors, we're looking for Ariados. Couldn't find it, but Quick Grow Extract does the deal. Does the job. Energy on it. Now we're doing 130 damage. This feels nice, man. Call me biased, but I'm a fan of grass decks, all right? Anytime there's a good grass deck, I always love playing it. Grass decks are one of my favorite deck types to play, and Whimsicott is... I'm so glad Whimsicott has a place now. Yeah, grinding ranked mode 24/7 for the whole month can get very tiring. I like the way that they're doing it now, and I hope that stays to be the way. Less stressful, and I can actually play fun decks, right? That might not be that wall that does that wall in ranked mode, but at least it gives us it gives us 3 weeks to play a bunch of different decks. That's like playing 20 different decks for the expansion. 25 different decks for the expansion, and then once ranked mode comes out, I just play the best of the best, and that's it, and I get to rank up to try and get top 10k. All right, we're going second, and going second with spinner rack isn't too bad, I'm gonna be honest with you. We only need 1 energy to attack, and I can still just attack for 20 and then attack for 30 on the evolution, while building up the Whimsicott in the back. We need 1 energy on this to retreat anyway, so might as well benefit and just swing in, right? Alright, so... I can Mars him. Got another spinner rack. Part of me feels like I need to... Licia for my sake. All right, let's go ahead. I can try to Mars next turn, but it's going to be risky because I think he's going to have his Ivysaur. Quick Grow Extract into the Ivysaur. He's going up to 3 energy here. Red card, I don't really have anything anyways. I was going to Mars, but he most likely will have his other Pokemon in hand. Quick Grow Extract is good for us because I can get my guaranteed Whimsicott. I'm gonna just attack and I'm gonna wait. I don't want to Quick Grow yet because I could top deck a Whimsicott and then I want to Quick Grow into the Area Dose on the back instead. This guy already has 4 retreat cost. We're doing 30, 60, 120. We're doing 100, wait, 120. We're doing 160 damage on the Whimsicott here. 160. 190 if we find an Area Dose. We did find an Area Dose. Now I can Quick Grow on the front. And I don't think he can out-heal this, right? But we do have to wake up. That's the problem. 190 damage. He'll die next turn. But we do have to wake up. That's the problem. It's going to come down to waking up here. Moment of truth. Do we win a 50-50? Do we win 50-50? Do we win 50-50? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! That feels bad. That feels real bad. Alright, the 3-0 went down. Sucks that we lost to a 50-50 flip there. I don't think putting Poke Center Lady in this deck makes sense though, but yeah, that does suck. That's our first loss, yeah. But the other games were pretty quick games. We do well against Mega Venusaur though. We're gonna be playing Mega Venusaur later today, chat. We're gonna reconstruct it and probably make it a solo Venusaur deck. Oh. Mega Venusaur flip and Lopunny. So you think Lopunny as well could be a reason. Alright, we're going first. We're going first. So we get evolution advantage. Licia, I'm so glad we have Licia in the deck because that could be double Spinnerack. It's not double Spinnerack. I wish it was. I wish it was, because then I could have evolved twice. But we still need extra energy for Whimsicott. Alright, they got double Bulbasaur. This is going down. Cottony's going down. Leaf Cape's going in. Whimsicott. And we are looking good. We're doing 100 damage right now. And if it evolves, we're doing even more. I think 160 damage. So they're trying to build like a 300 HP Mega Venusaur. If they want to go with a Pokemon that has a lot of HP, they should go Reuniclus. Very easy to get HP to 300 with that Pokemon. Yeah, because now my damage accelerated 160 and he doesn't have enough to live here. Unfortunately, Ivysaur, you and your 4 energy is going down. Whimsicott's back. Whimsicott is officially back in action, alright? It is now part of the meta. There goes the Lilligant, which also would not have kept that previous Ivysaur alive. We're still doing 100 damage, so we would need to find a Leaf Cape here to survive. A Leaf Cape and then not evolve. Alright, there goes the Leaf Cape. Now just don't evolve and you live, because I'm only doing 100. Just don't evolve. There you go. There you go. Nice. Now, yes, oh, you conceded. He realized he's stuck, right? He's doomed if he evolves, he's doomed if he doesn't. And eventually he needs to evolve, so it's like, right? He can't really do much. Yeah, so the argument is put Poke Center Lady in because it could protect me from a Venusaur or Lopunny. What do you guys think? Take out an Erica for one Poke Center Lady? Show us the deck. I can try and show after this. We do have a horizontal stream that does have the deck list up 24/7. But I can maybe do a quick show here. All right, Cottony. Ooh, we need Alicia. That's not good. So we're going first, which means we get to evolve first. So I could still just... No, I think I copycat this. I want another Cottony and another Whimsicott. I don't want to build the front. I just want the front to die. This is still fine. I got a Professor's. I'm looking for another Cottony. Because the front trying to keep it alive would be too much of a pain. Too much of a hassle. I got Absol's going down. Okay, so let's see. Licia is exactly what we need. We need another Whimsicott or a Cottony. Bruh. Maybe he doesn't have the Hydreigon. Maybe he doesn't have Hydreigon and we just put energy on Spinarak. I should have put energy on Cottony and then attack just to see, right? Bro, if he didn't have it, he didn't have it. I feel so silly right now. He did not have it. I mean, I think it's better that I just let the Cottony in the front die anyways. I'm gonna be real with you. Quick Grow Extract. Get the Ariados. And then we end turn. I should have gone all in and got greedy, but I'm thinking right now he's gonna kill me. He's gonna use his Dino or Hydreigon, whoever it is, kill the Cottony. And then I will have an unkillable Whimsicott, hopefully, that can one-shot a Mega Absol as well. Nice. All right, he gets us a free swap. Would have been nice if I could have been able to attack with my Whimsicott in the front and then go into another Whimsicott in the back and make him work for it. Now he just needs one kill and he's done. But with Whimsicott at 170 HP and we have Erica, I think we'll be okay. Gotta believe we'll be okay. Let's see. Poke Center Lady. I don't think Poke Center Lady would save us from a Magna Zone. The new one. So we are doing 130 damage. If it evolves, I think we're able to kill it. Oh, never mind. 130 still. Dang, we got to find a Ariados. Either Quick Grow Extract, Professor's Research, or the Ariados itself. 3 in 6 chance. 50-50 right here. We have to find it without Professors. Nice! Okay. Quick Grow Extract. Now we do 160 damage on Whimsicott, and this will keep us alive from the Mega Absol. However, we're not done yet. We need to win a 50-50 head flip, and we win the game. It is what it is. I guess you can say hindsight. Maybe I should have gotten greedy at the beginning and then attack with the Whimsicott in the front. Because I could have killed the Dino because the Dino never found his evolution. But chat, in Mega Rising, I've never had a single game. I've gone up against 100 Dinos with Mega Absol. They always have the rare candy. So I'm very surprised that this one did not have the rare candy. All right, we're going first, which I guess going first with Spinner Rack isn't bad if I can find... Oh, we do have Ariados, because then I get just evolve and I attack. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. I just evolve and attack, and this guy takes whatever damage. We got the double Cottony. He's doing 20. I'll evolve. And then if he evolves into Garchomp EX, he still can't kill because he's only doing 50 damage. So I'll be at 20 HP on an Ariados. Not bad. I'll be at 20 here. Finding a Mars would be nice. Okay. This is still fine. Evolve here. 1 energy because we need 1 energy to retreat anyways. I kind of want to just evolve. I don't want to evolve. I'm just gonna copycat because I'm fearful if he has the rare candy, he's gonna target the back and then Rampardos, whatever, can just clean up and kill afterwards, which is not good. So I'm not gonna evolve just yet until we can kill this Gible in the front. There goes the rare candy. There goes the Garchomp. Again, linear attack can attack any of them. Oh wait, if whoever he attacks... Yeah, no, I made the right play. Because if I evolved one that had an EX, he attacks that, and then he can Cyrus it in the future, which would be bad. So we still made the right play here, I want to say. Yeah, I think we still made the right play, considering he most likely is running Cyrus in the deck. Okay, so now we got Whimsicott. I'm gonna go ahead and just Pierce. He puts energy on Garchomp EX and we'll be able to kill. Sabrina for the 100 on us. So Cranidos does 50, kills us 100%, which means I have to Erica to live. Now it's gonna be in his hands, I guess, right? Does he have Rampardos? And if he doesn't, we win. He's got 2 cards in hand. Does he have Rampardos? He most likely has it. I'm waiting. They always take so long when they have the win in it. It's very frustrating to see that, right? Does he have the evolution? He does not have the evolution. We'll take it. We'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why they always take forever when they don't have a way to win, and then they attack, and then they're like, all right, never mind, I'm just going to concede right now. It's like, if you don't have the way to win, and you know you don't have the way to win, just concede already, right? This guy's playing with my heart. I'm over here hovering over the concede button like, am I going to lose? Am I about to lose? Are we dead? Are we dead? Is that it? GG? Alrighty. Let's get a couple good games. Let's get some more games in right now before we wrap this deck up and move on to the next deck. So far, this deck is very good, and you guys are seeing how quick these games are as well. Despite going first like 90% of our games, we're going first every time. Personally, I'd like to go second. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. All right, we're going first yet again against a Torchic Blaziken. Let's go ahead. Let's Professors first before we Mars him. Got the Leaf Cape. I really don't want to do anything here, honestly speaking. Unless he has a Giovanni, he could kill this turn. That'd be kind of cool. What does he got? If he had a Heatmore in the front that does attack the active, he could have killed. But that Heatmore attacks the bench. Now, if he has both different types of Heatmore and a Flame Patch, he can win right here. Alright, so Spinnerack. Spinnerack is dead. I think I'm dead. I literally drew nothing. Not a Lesia, not a Pokeball. Wow, that's actually the first time I've had that happen. All right, let's go ahead and attack. Maybe I should have used Mars and not Erica. Yeah, maybe Mars, not Erica, could have given me a small fighting chance. It wouldn't have been the greatest. Like, I'm gonna be a quadrillion % honest with you. We did not have a good start. So many games where we're going first. I mean, we have won a majority of the games, but it would be nice if we could have just one game here going second. One game. I could evolve and heal, yeah, but I do think maybe Mars and evolve would have been the better play. We'd still live at 10 if he doesn't have his evolution. I think Erica is just delaying the inevitable. First again. Let's go, baby. I love it. I love it. Alrighty, we're going first. We're looking for, I guess, a Whimsicott here. Or a Cottony, rather. There we go. Not bad. Alright, Cottony's on the field. Let's go ahead and end turn. So going first kind of sucks because we have to wait forever for the Whimsicott. One energy on Spinnerack, one energy on Cottony, and then a second, third energy on Whimsicott, and then we're good. However, I could just evolve into an Ariados and then attack for 30. Why not? Maybe that'll be good. Actually, I think that is going to be good, in fact. So let's go ahead. Let's evolve the front. Attack. Now, this evolution guy over here, Reuniclus, is doing 90 damage. I could have put the Leaf Cape on Ariados to keep it alive. That's the one thing I'm a little worried about right now, because killing the Ralts does get us a +1, but doesn't look too good for us, right? Go ahead and copycat this. We don't need Whimsicott or Quick Grow right now. We got Whimsicott, Quick Grow, and Erica. We got everything literally back. I'm gonna end turn, no attack. End turn, no attack, because I don't want him to evolve into the Reuniclus. Wait, what? I could have just attacked and hoped that he doesn't have Gardevoir and Reuniclus. Because he would need... I mean, he probably does have that, right? He doesn't. So we could have attacked, killed, and then swapped next turn. Better safe than sorry, IMO. Yeah, because then he would have been able to build a lot of energy here, I guess. He needs 2 energy to retreat, so... If he wants his precious Ralt to live, hey, put that second energy on and swap out, okay? Come on, chop, chop. Oh, he doesn't want the precious Ralt to live. He does want it to live. Forgot teleport out is only 1 energy needed. Well played, well played. So let's go ahead and let's swap. Now, the good news is he still needs Rare Candy and another Gardevoir, and he's already popped 1 Gardevoir. Reuniclus has, what, 3 retreat costs, so that's automatically 90 damage we're doing, plus another 30, so 120 damage we're doing, plus another 40, so that's 160 damage we're doing to the Reuniclus. We're doing 160 damage to it. As long as we can find one of our healing items, we can outlive... Oh, wait, actually, he hasn't gotten a +1 yet. So even if he kills my Whimsicott in 2 hits here without a healing item from Erica, I can hopefully... Wow. I don't know if that was a smart play or not. Like, yeah, I do 30 less damage, but at least I get to attack twice for 130? Right? I don't think that was the right play for him. Lisi is going to help me out too, because I can build another Whimsicott. Spinnerack, Cottony, energy on Cottony, so I can build a Whimsicott. 130 damage. Quick Grow Extract will give us another area dose, so I can do 30 extra damage. Because right now we're doing 130. I think he's going to be able to get enough HP in order to go up, right? He's getting 60. No, he's going to... Yeah, he will be able to. He's going to 140, which keeps him alive just barely. It's crazy that Whimsicott is taking down Reuniclus. Even with that Gardevoir, I'm pretty sure we still are able to come out on top. Because all I got to do is just swap now, right? If I don't find an Erica. But we have double Erica. Even if we didn't have double Erica or an Erica top deck right now, we just swap to the other Whimsicott. He has literally 1 single card in hand. I highly doubt it's going to be a Cyrus. Erica to heal. 160 damage. What's it gonna be? He's still building energy on this. May, he has no Pokemon cards in hand. What's his last final Pokemon card? His 2 cards. What do you guys think? Make predictions. What do you think? Is it a Cyrus? His last card is a Cyrus, you think? Us not finding the, yeah, us not finding the Erica kinda hurt. Not gonna lie. We had a Professors to find it. Because now he theoretically can still win this game. Wait, he's running a rare candy and something else. Yeah, never mind. He only used 1 rare candy throughout the entire game. I was checking his discard. So I was like, okay, 1 card is a rare candy. The other card is probably like another stage 1. No Cyrus at all in that deck. That's crazy. Usually you can tell what the opponent is running based off their discard pile. Yeah, they didn't have enough space to run Cyrus. Because they're running 2 stage 2s and they only used 1 rare candy. Man, this deck is doing some work. Let's try and get 1 more win, yeah? Sounds good? 1 more win. And then we'll talk about the deck, and then we'll move on to the next deck, which is going to be Ditto. Yeah, the Spider Retreat cost does stack, which is very good. How's it going, Adesh? The Rooney stage... Oh, is the Rooney stage 2? Because the stage 1 died. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the basic Pokemon ended up dying, right? Or whatever. Okay, we are going second, which doesn't really happen too often. Yeah, we really don't go second too much, in all honesty. So we'll see how going second kind of fares. We do have Alicia, which is very nice, and we have Quick Grow Extract. So one of the baby Pokemon that we're going to, or one of the Pokemon that we're going to be bringing in is going to help us for sure. Either the Cottony or the Spinnerack. We get a guaranteed Cottony from Alicia because we only have 3 other basics, and the other one is going to be a Spinnerack. So then we'll decide on what we Quick Grow. Leaf Cape's going to the front. Bulbasaur is on the back. I mean, they're going to be evolving the front because they want to evolve into an Ivysaur, right? So let's go ahead and Alicia. We got Spinnerack, Cottony. I am gonna just put energy on the Spinnerack just so I can start doing some damage. Right? He's not going to be able to evolve and then kill me this turn or next turn. So let's just keep doing 20 damage per turn. Chip him away while we slow build this Cottony, since we need an energy on Spinnerack anyways in order to retreat over. I guess having an X speed in this moment would be very good, because then we could have just Quick Grow, X speed, attack on Cottony. That would be pretty nutty, pretty wild. Alright, boom. And I think we are good to Sting. Again. I'm not using Quick Grow yet because we could top deck a Whimsicott, and then I'd rather Quick Grow the Spinnerack on the back. Now, before we even started this match, I'm gonna be real with you. I told myself, let's get rid of an Erica and put in a Poke Center lady. We never did that, alright? I never put in the Poke Center lady over the Erica, and I'm starting to think that I wish I did. Top deck to Ariados, so now we can Quick Grow on the front. Starting to wish that I did actually put the Poke Center lady in, because yeah, we're gonna do a lot of damage here. Not enough to one-shot, but enough to two-shot. 190 damage, pretty good. However, he wins right here if we don't wake up. 50-50. But if I had Poke Center Lady, guarantee we win the game. So this is going to come down to a 50-50. He's putting us to bed. We got to wake up. Did not wake up. And that's the game. The sad thing is we've lost twice, chat. Like, off the record, we've lost twice to a Mega Venusaur when we should not have lost because we don't have Poke Center Lady in the deck. So with that being said, if you guys are watching, this deck is this deck is technically 8-2. This is an 8-2 deck if we just had Poke Center Lady in it. You know what I mean? So very strong. Yeah, very strong. Lyra would cover every base, including Magnezone. Lyra would only be good for the Whimsicott. You could argue and say, is Aria one? Yeah. So I guess Lyra. A singular Lyra in the deck. Whimsicott gets attacked, gets put to bed. I Lyra and not heal, which cleanses the poison, the sleep, anything. And then I just put one energy on Aria, dose, and then swap back in attack. I get hit with low punny, Lyra, swap back in attack. Or I can even have Aria in the front too, right? And use that as I can use Lyra as an X speed, theoretically speaking. No, I didn't have the energy, Jared. I didn't have the energy to do that. All right, let's play a game. I want to wrap this deck up. I apologize, chat. I want to wrap the deck up and say that we are done with it. But the fact of the matter is we're not done with it. We got to get at least one more strong win. This deck is 8-2, theoretically speaking, if we didn't have double Erica. The double Erica definitely messed up our game. So this is a very strong deck. All right, we're going first. We got Spinnerack in the active zone, and we have Licia and Ariados. This is going to be a Licia play, like quadrillion %, I think. And then I can copycat next turn. Leave Cape on the Cottony. This is going to be like a double Ariados play, I think, right? Just double evolve and copycat immediately. They got double Magnemite, energy, attack for 30. Thankfully, we still live next turn, and they can't kill even with the Magneton. Actually, they can. They would need double Magneton and an Elemental Switch, and then they can attack for 60, right? So let's go ahead. Let's Ariados the back. Ariados the front. Whimsicott evolve the back. Copycat. Replenish our hand back. We're looking for a Lyra. Didn't find a Lyra. Let's just go ahead and put energy on the Whimsicott, and then we'll end turn. Because we could still top deck a Lyra next turn. We want to prep it. We have 1 in the deck, 1 and 7. Beautiful start so far. Even without double Ariados, we're still doing a decent amount. Wait, they're running old Magneton. 20 damage to one of the benched Pokemon. Wait, they're running a different Magneton, not the one that ramps up. That's a questionable. We got the Lyra. We got the Lyra. So this is why we put Lyra in the deck, because now we can Lyra swap to the Whimsicott. And we just attack for 160. And if they're running a new Magnezone, they can't attack with new Magnezone without 3 energy. And they have no way to get that last energy. Yeah, Lyra in the deck was definitely a good addition. It's technically like an X speed, because your Ariados is probably going to get hit anyways. And if it doesn't get hit and dies, then, well, that's technically a free swap anyways. Lyra can cleanse you from status effects, from confusion, asleep, stuff like that. Lyra is a very good, well-rounded Pokemon card, in my opinion. Now, we do have to be on the lookout. You might have a Heliolisk, but it doesn't matter because we have Erica to heal. And I think that's all she wrote, yeah? So let's go ahead and do this. Erica, we still have a healing item, don't get me wrong. We have 1 Erica in the deck. 130, knock out the Magneton. Heliolisk has 100 HP. So even if they try to Sabrina and kill my Ariados, we still are doing 100 damage, right? Oh, no. We're doing 100 damage with the Ariados, so we can't have him Sabrina. If he Sabrinas, we're cooked. Full Art, Clement, no Sabrina. It's okay, we weren't really going to be cooked. He discards all energy regardless. No shot. Okay. 140 damage. Woo! He already used a backpack before. Does not have another backpack, thankfully. This guy is out of here. We'll take it, man. What a way to end on the Whimsicott deck. Taking down the Heliolisk when that was the first deck we played today. Whimsicott is very good, and I'm glad that it actually came back from the last expansion. All right, I've gathered my thoughts. Let's quickly talk about the entire deck list here. What I like, what I don't like, all of that good stuff. Okay, so this is the Whimsicott EX deck. Let's talk about this really briefly and give my thoughts on what I like, what I don't like, and what you can substitute out for other Pokemon cards. I am, first of all, glad that Whimsicott is back and it's actually able to be viable and like meta, dare I say, in this current expansion pack right now for Crimson Blaze. But we are running double Cottony, double Whimsicott, double Spinnerack, and the new Ariados here, which says your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 more. And yes, it does stack. So if you have double Spider on the back, and that's 2 extra retreat costs for the opponent, and that's 60 extra damage for your Whimsicott on top of the already 40 damage that you're going to do. So that's 60 plus 40, 100, plus your 30 if they are just a basic 1 retreat cost. So if there are 1 retreat cost Pokemon and you have double Spider on the back, you're doing 130 damage just from that alone. Very strong. The ideal situation is have Whimsicott in the front, make him take out your Whimsicott, and then you switch to your second Whimsicott, and then you're good to go. Double EX, and that's great. Against Oricorio, you would just run the Spider Pokemon 30 and hopefully just heal with Erica. Now, we do have double Quick Grow Extract. It's good for Cottony to go into that stage 1, good for Spinnerack to go into that stage 1. Very good to quickly ramp that up. We also have Alicia in the deck because all of our 4 basic Pokemon are 50 HP or less. We only opted for 1 single Pokeball because, again, we only have 4 basic Pokemon. We start with 1 guaranteed, which means there's only 3 other Pokemon we're looking for. And Alicia gives us 2 out of 3 of those. So I feel like just 1 Pokeball is fine. Double Professor is a copycat because we'll be thinning our hand quite a lot. A Leaf Cape for some survivability on either the Ariados or the Whimsicott, up to you. Cyrus to bring back just in case. if we're not able to kill, or if we just hit one Pokemon one time with an Ariados, we can finish it off with the Whimsicott later on in the game. Mars for hand disruption, Erica for the healing, like I mentioned. And now the flex card is going to be Lyra. So in the first couple of games that we played, we ran double Erica, right? Double Erica for the consistency on healing, which was nice. However, running into Pokemon like Mega Venusaur, who puts you to bed, or maybe say like the new Magnezone, who you have to flip in order to actually attack, or maybe Lopunny that confuses you. Pokecenter Lady is good for cleansing the sleep, cleansing the confusion. So if you do want to run Pokecenter Lady, you're getting the best of both worlds. Cleansing the status effect while also healing to make sure you don't get one shot after you kill their active Pokemon and they bring in a bench Pokemon. Pokecenter Lady is a top pick. Lyra is also another top pick because it does pretty much what Pokecenter Lady does, right? If your Whimsicott is asleep and they had damage on it, you can just retreat with Lyra, force retreat it, go into a back Pokemon, put the energy on Spinner Rack, go back into the Whimsicott, and you're cleansed, right? No sleep, no confusion. I think it also counters the Magnezone, if I'm not wrong, where you have to flip in order to actually attack. You have to flip heads in order to land an attack. I think Lyra resets that and negates it completely. You still can attack with that same defending Pokemon. So Lyra is cool in that sense. And then you could also just say, hey, maybe I have way too many supporters in the deck, right? Maybe 5, 8 is way too many. If you really want, then just kick out Lyra and go X speed. If you don't want all these supporters, and X speed would be what you want. Just in case you start with Ariados in the front, you can build it back, X speed, go to the Whimsicott, and then attack and keep all the Pokemon safe. But those are the 3 Pokemon cards I'd recommend as your alternatives to swap out, either Pokecenter Lady, a Lyra, or an X speed. And that's your flex card right here for that. But that is the entire deck. It was very good. All the games were pretty much extremely quick and decided in a mere turn 2. Like by turn 3 it's already decided, you know what I mean? But you ramp up and do a lot of damage very quickly, and you can even counter the Mega Venusaur decks as long as you have, say, Pokecenter Lady or Lyra, anything to wake you up, because you're doing a beefy amount of damage, almost like 200 against that Mega Venusaur. It can't survive 2 hits, but you can definitely survive at least 1 hit against him. Not bad. Not bad. Whimsicott EX. So we're gonna upload that deck as well. Maybe today, who knows? Red card instead of Mars as well, if you have too many supporters. True. All right, I think it's time for Ditto. I wish I had a full art Lyra, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had a full art Lyra. Okay, now it is time we do Ditto. How many Xerneas do I have? I should have 2 copies. All right, so we got Heliolisk, we got Whimsicott. Does anyone know what we should play for the Ditto deck? Like, what other Pokemon? Xerneas. I got a couple of copies, 5. I don't plan on playing that Pokemon today. New Porygon Z has a problem as well. So this Ditto deck is going to be copying Rampardos 212 with Ditto, Rare Candy Copycat. I could throw in double Copycat because we're going to be thinning our hand. We're going to be heavily thinning our hand, right? I just don't have 2 copies of Copycat. That's the only reason why I'm not running 2, but we'll run 2 copies of Copycat. There's still 4 cards remaining. You saw a Hitmonlee and Mars Shadow earlier with this list. Oh yeah, Mars Shadow could be good, because once Ditto dies, you can just Mars Shadow's Revenge for 100. We need some Pokemon to put on the bench, right? That's for sure. And if we're putting more Pokemon in, because I think we are going to be putting more Pokemon in, then we're going to be running a Pokeball, which means we have 17 out of 20 right now. We're not running Serena. I don't think we're running... Do we run a May? Do we need May for Rampardos for the stage 2? Do Ditto and Venoshock deck? One turn wasted on Ditto? Yeah, I didn't want to do that. No, I don't think Tyrogue. Let me take a quick look. Let's do 1 Fighting Energy. So the Fighting Energy Pokemon that are basic, right? Looking for basic. There's only 55 basic cards. 40. Alright, there's only 39. 39 basic Pokemon. Sandshrew, 20 damage. Sandile, Golett, Crabrawler. All these are 20 damage. Phanpy, 30 damage. Sudowoodo, 20 damage. And if the opponent's active Pokemon is Pokemon EX, 30 more damage. So you have a Sudowoodo. Hitmontop, which lets you do 20 damage to your opponent's bench. Hitmontop might be good. Being able to hit a bench, find out who the win condition is, and then bring them in with Rampardos, Cyrus. So Hitmontop, I'll say Hitmontop might be a top contender. Hitmontop could be a top contender right now. Hitmonlee, if you want to attack the bench. So either Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan, because Hitmonchan is doing 30 damage. And that could take out a lot of the baby Pokemon. And then in terms of colorless attack, there's so many colorless Pokemon. Ditto needs the same type of energy as well. So if I'm trying to copy a lightning attack, I need to use the lightning energy. Which is why we're only looking at... It's why we're only looking at, whatchamacallit? Fighting in colorless. All right, chat. What do you guys think? Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan? I could throw in all of them. That's why you have Spiritomb in yours. Does 100 to the whole entire board, and then Cyrus to bring in. You might be right. Should I go Spiritomb? Then I don't have to think about who to kick Hitmontop. I don't have to think about who to stretch kick Hitmonlee. Man, you might be right. Should I double Spirit Tomb is the question? Double Cyrus, double Spirit Tomb. That's 4 basic Pokemon. We'll be able to swing in with Spirit Tomb, do all damage. And then we could throw in the Ditto and copy Rampardos. Or the Rampardos. Cyrus. Whoever we Cyrus, the Mega should die after a Ditto and a Rampardos. 2 of them. Double Copycat. Alright, I'm down to try it. Sure. I'm down to try it. Let's update everything. So Ditto, boom, bang. You have double for consistency. You run 1 May. So you think you're running 1 Spirit Tomb. Because I guess if you start with Ditto, you can't do anything, right? But if you're starting with Spirit Tomb, I mean, you don't even need Ditto at that point. You just attack with Spirit Tomb, and then you can switch over the Ditto once your Rampardos is built. So I guess, like, that's the logic, right? 2 Spirit Tombs, 1 May. I mean, I'm down to kick out the second Copycat for the May. That's the idea. Because May can still be good to try and find the stage 2 Rampardos. I'm down to try that. I'm totally not saying that because I only have 1 full art Copycat. But I do have a full art May, and I'm happy to just swap. Alright, the deck list is built. This is deck number 3 for the day if you guys are watching. After this deck, we do have 1 more deck we're going to be playing. It's going to be the Venusaur. We're going to come back and try and give some love to Venusaur again. Overall, the decks today have been doing... They've been performing well. They've been performing well. Okay, we're going second, and we have Spirit Tomb. Kind of happy we have double copy, because if we didn't, we can't do anything with Ditto. It kind of sucks. So I guess double Spirit Tomb makes sense here. Obviously, we're not going to need 2 Spirit Tombs and 2 Dittos. I think 1 Ditto is more than enough. So that is some fuel for May. Off the rip, I'm thinking we Skull Fossil copy. Never mind. Hey, Skull Fossil came back anyways. Joke's on you, Magnemite. Wait, what the heck? Mirror matchup. I'm S. My name is S, and I'm going up against player who is also number S. Some weird times we're living in right now. Let's Professor's Research. We got the Rare Candy. We got the Rampart. I think that's game. Double Skull Fossil. They've already red carded, so I doubt they have another red card. And if they stay in the active zone with Magnemite, we can just kill with Rampardos. Oh, they're staying all right, because there's no way they're going to be able to swap from Magneton. Lopunny. Okay. They got energy on Lopunny. I'm going to Professors before I decide on what I want to do. Ooh. We're swinging in. I think we swing in with the Cranidos as well. And then I just Rare Candy the back. I was going to Rare Candy and evolve with Rampardos in attack. But this is a lot better, right? Low Punny, if I'm not mistaken, I think does 90 damage per heads. That was the only reason why I was thinking, okay, let's go Rampardos. Maybe he won't land heads twice, and I'll live with Rampardos, and I get to attack him, which would be great. But we'll just do it this way. No Ditto yet. All right. We gotta hope he lands 2 tails here so we can live. All right. 1 heads, double heads. He's got to land double heads again in order to kill our Rampardos, though. The odds of him landing double heads, it's got to be slim, right? All right, let's go ahead and head smash. I'm a little sad, I'm not gonna lie, because we didn't have a chance to use Ditto, and once Rampardos is dead, Ditto is useless. So if he lands double heads, we are done. Done. That's all she wrote. There's no coming back. We'd have to go 6 turns in a row hitting. So that's the downside of not having Ditto. Right? This guy should buy the lottery. Yeah, that's the downside of not starting with Ditto. Maybe that's a fluke, chat. Maybe we just go. He got stupidly lucky. I don't think that's gonna make her. I don't think that's gonna be like, oh yeah, the deck's not that great because we lost to that player. All right, we're going first, and we got Ditto. Now, the sad thing is, Ditto can't do anything unless we find Pokemon. But we do have Spirit Tombs. That's all good. All right, Spirit Tomb, which means we can copy the Spirit Tomb. I don't think I'm going to Mars yet. I'm going to wait. I want to see what he puts down. He could Professors and get nothing, and then I can Mars him here. So this deck is running double Ditto, double Spirit Tomb. He just conceded because he had nothing. Brother. Your idea is to play this deck like you have 4 Rampardos, but your Ditto won't be able to do anything unless you have the Rare Candy and Skull Fossil. But I see what your point is. You could technically kick out the Spirit Tombs, go with another Cranidos, go with another Copycat, and then just keep copycatting and hopefully trying to find what you have. Is that what I should do? All right, we're going second here. We got Spirit Tomb in the front. Which means we can hit all Pokemon. We also have a Pokeball and May. We got double Pokeball. So we can double Pokeball before we hit Professor's Research. I think we're gonna want to double. We're gonna want a Professor's Research no matter what, right? Because we're looking for Skull Fossil. There it is. Skull Fossil, Ditto. Might as well just attack. The beautiful thing is I can still swap from Spirit Tomb over to Ditto and then just have the Cranidos do the 50 to the Helioptile. Let's see. Nice. And now he loses all energy. Because, yeah, Spirit Tomb's not going to do a lot of damage, and Ditto copying Spirit Tomb isn't the greatest. You want to copy the Rampardos with the Rare Candy or the Cranidos. So now we can swap, go Ditto. Let's go ahead and Mars him first, take him from 6 to 3, even after he used Clement. Now copy a friend. Headbutt Cranidos. 50 damage, obviously no type weakness because we are colorless type, right? Normal type. Well, we can always just swap from Ditto, 1 energy, and go to Rampardos now, since we slow built. Worked out, I guess, right? I guess it worked out. I gotta keep playing some games to see how I feel about having double Spirit Tomb versus having maybe another copycat or something for the Skull Fossil. Because, yeah, definitely when you're copycatting... Oh, we're paralyzed. He landed the heads, which means we can't swap out here, unfortunately. I mean, I can always double Ditto down, so if they did end up killing this, I have another Ditto ready to go. That's the funny thing. Like, yeah, I can't attack, we're paralyzed, but if he evolves here and attacks with Heliolisk, got another Ditto ready to go in for 130. Keeps my Rampardos safe. Does he evolve is the question. Is this one single card in hand a Heliolisk? It's not a Heliolisk, so he has to try to get this evolution. Or this head flip, my bad. He doesn't get it. And he conceded. Come on, let me hit. Let me attack, bro. Let Ditto get some love here. How's it going, Nightmare PG? Do my eyes deceive me, or am I seeing Spirit Tomb in December? It was either a Spirit Tomb or we go Hitmontop. Let me think. Hitmontop is a 2 retreat cost, so Hitmontop would automatically be a no. So it would have either been Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan for a Pokemon I used to copy. But we need to copy something. Something needs to be copied. All right, we're going second. And realistically, I think I'm just going to put Ditto in, then a Spirit Tomb on the back and end turn. He's going Grass Deck, so I didn't want him to actually have the type weakness advantage against my Spirit Tomb. But I can still just copy the Spirit Tomb anyways, why not? And I have double Ditto, so I can always just Ditto again for the Cranidos in the future. Multiply. He's got the spinner rack. Gonna Mars him down. Copy. Swirling Disaster. I wish I could copy Pheromosa's ability, but I would need Grass Energy to do that, right? Alright, so he's got 2 Pokemon in hand. And then 3 cards are unknown. Okay, Kakuna. We're not retreating from Ditto anyways. We're here to stay. We are definitely here to stay. Man, oh man, where is... Man, oh man. Where is the Skull Fossil? We might not need the second. We might not need May. I might have to kick May out. We may have to kick May. There goes the Skull Fossil finally. But it's a little too late because now I'm just going to be attacking with Rampardos next turn anyways, right? Ditto would not work. Yeah. I think it's too little too late. Ditto needed to copy the Rampardos. Not copy the Spirit Tomb. There's still a way we can win. Right? Right? I don't think there's a way to win. If it wasn't for that... Dang, if it wasn't for that multiple energy needed to retreat, Beedrill and Ariados kind of sick though. I needed to retreat to the Spirit Tomb to kill the Beedrill. $50 weakness. I don't have healing in this deck, right? Or retreat cost. I'm gonna kick out May. We're gonna throw in Copycat again. I think you need double Copycat in this. All right. And then let's battle. I'm also thinking about getting rid of the Spirit Tombs. Fossil decks kind of suck since we can't reliably find them. Alrighty, we are going first. We're putting Ditto in the front line. Because now we gotta find a Skull Fossil. Just one. Not even one. Okay, so we're not going to be able to evolve next turn. Swing in to copy the friend. Which sucks, because we're going to need a Spirit Tomb instead. And then we'll end turn. No copying a friend for us. I think this is a Mega Steelix deck, which is good if you have Brock, because you can quick build the Onyx. And you can always Brock before evolving into the Onyx as well, for the Steelix. Because he needs double... How much energy does he need? Oh, he needs quite a bit. No shot, we still don't have anything. Oh, man. There goes the Dialga, which is what they wanted to start with, I'm pretty sure. But there goes the Brock. Now they can evolve. Oh, they don't need to evolve. Man, we're cooked. Did I even attack this guy? I have no idea. Oh, he had the heavy helmet. Man, we are cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I could Cyrus next turn the Onyx to keep it trapped. And then try to Cyrus Mega Steelix with Rampardos to kill it. That could be the only way we win. That might be the only way we win, and hope that they don't have Lyra in the deck. We got our Skull Fossil. Let's bring in the Onyx. They've already used a Brock. Let's put Spirit Tomb down. Copy the friend. Come on, baby. We're still doing 0 damage to it, but I can still Cyrus Rampardos attack it. He attacks me. I live in attack, then I attack him back, kill him, and then... voila. Of course he has Lyra. Alright, this Ditto deck is not doing some work, man. It just feels like we need more card draw somehow. We'll come back to it. We'll try and come back to it. I want to go do some Venusaur. Needless to say, I'm not having fun with the Ditto deck. Alright, so this is the Mega Venusaur deck. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do just one singular Bulbasaur. This is the solo Mega Venusaur deck, and I'm trying to think about what do we want to swap. We got Quick Grow Extract to get Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. We have Serena to try and get that Ivysaur into the guaranteed Venusaur, but we only need one Serena. We got the Pokestone Lady, Erica, Lily. We got 4 healing cards here to keep it alive. Heavy Helmet. Copycat, Cyrus to bring back if we need. 2/2 is good there as well. I don't know if I want double Bulbasaur or if I just want to get rid of one Bulbasaur. Get rid of a helmet, put in a second Erica. I guess I could keep this. Solo Bulbasaur. You think I keep it like this? 3, 6, 14 trainer Bulbasaur. All I can think of is kicking out one Bulbasaur, one heavy helmet, and going Erica and another Poke Center lady. And then we have 6 healing cards. Gives us ultimate consistency to be able to heal. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna do that, chat. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it again, Popsicles. Isn't a normal Venusaur good for the Oricorio? Now, the way that I look at it is, if we're going up against Oricorio with so much healing in the deck, that Oricorio will quite literally never kill us. And if we're putting the Oricorio to bed and making him poison, he's taking 20 per turn, theoretically speaking. He'll eventually die. So I'm not even afraid of an Oricorio, to be quite honest with you. So much healing. Alright, this is the deck. I call it the 15 trainer Mega Venusaur. This deck I'm actually excited to play, and I'm hoping it does well today. Alrighty, we are going second. I do want to say going first is ideal. Yes, we get energy advantage, but because Ivysaur is able to ramp up and give us that energy anyways, we don't need the second energy advantage. We'd rather go first so we can evolve Ivysaur and then synthesize, right? And we'll go to 3 energy immediately. But this is still fine. Obviously, we don't have any rare candies, so we are going to have to slow build and slow evolve this. Our turn is going to be pretty simple. Now, Indeedee, we're going to have to watch out for because it can do a lot of damage depending on how much energy we put on. So once we get to 4, we're going to chill. They got their evolution because they want to start building. We're going to find out who is the tankier Pokemon, because back in the day, Genetic Apex, OG Venusaur was the tank. That was the tank Pokemon, all right? Now we got Reuniclus, who can infinitely increase his HP depending on his energy. We're going to see who's actually the true tank. We got Ivysaur down. Now all we need if he red cards us is to find a Quick Grow Extract or a Serena or one of the 2 Mega Venusaurs. So that's like 5 Mega Venusaurs in the deck. Thankfully, he didn't do anything, so we can just evolve here. I'm not going to put extra energy because 4 is all we need. And I got all the healing in hand, so now we just start swinging in. Pretty simple. Mega Venusaur, that's it. And he doesn't wake up. Obviously, he can get more HP. He can heal twice, 40, and goes to 60 energy, 60 to 90, but 90 is not enough. Giant Cape would also take him to 110, 111. So now he's trying to pivot, go into a Indeedee. The problem is with going and pivoting is he's only doing 150 damage, right? And I'm not putting in any extra energy intentionally. I mean, I say only 150. 150 is a lot. And if he has a Giant Cape, he lives. We don't have a Sabrina in the deck. And out of all the supporter cards that we have, you would think we'd have a Sabrina, right? Like, if he Giant Capes right here and we end up losing this game, I'm putting Sabrina in the game. Or in the deck. Heavy Helmet doesn't work. I mean, even if we win, should we put in a Sabrina? We have double Erica, double Lily, a Poke Center Lady, and we have literally everything. Lily also, by the way, wouldn't get us up there. Like, we do have a Heavy Helmet in this deck. Don't get me wrong. But we only have 1 copy of the Heavy Helmet. I could run 2 for consistency, but then we're going to be like, well, that's a dead card. So it's debatable on if we want to throw in... If we want to throw in a Sabrina. Either way, though, first game, not bad. Pretty simple. Unstoppable Force versus the Immovable Object. This is the deck list. Take a quick screenshot. If you guys are on the YouTube Shorts, we do have a horizontal stream that does have the deck list up 24/7. All the win-loss ratios for the decks that we've played for today. Highly recommend checking out the horizontal stream. Has a much better layout. When he pivots, his Reuniclus can actually die since he loses max HP gained. Oh, snap. So he has to commit. So if we were to add a Sabrina, what would we kick out? A Poke Center Lady? Because we probably only need 1 Poke Center Lady to cleanse the status effect. Alright, we're going first, which is the ideal situation in an Ivysaur deck. And we're going up against a very bad matchup because it's a fire deck. So if we can come out on top against a fire deck, then that might actually prove something. Blaziken, yeah, like we could theoretically get cooked against a Blaziken. Now, I was literally just talking about adding Sabrina in the deck. I was like, wait, maybe we should add Sabrina in the deck. I quickly queued up a match and I did not add Sabrina. I wanted to get rid of a Poke Center lady to add it. Theoretically speaking, we could have Sabrina'd and killed the Torchic. Never mind, they have Heat more. But just some food for thought right there on what we could do. We also don't have any hand disruption in this deck, I'm realizing. And if we're running a 15 trainer solo Pokemon, we need hand disruption. So either way, like they have hand disruption, speaking of, right? So either way, we're gonna get rid of a trainer for a red card. Mars isn't necessary because obviously we're not gonna, if we die, we die. We only have one Pokemon, right? So yeah, we're gonna need a hand disruption. Ivysaur, energy, it's Professor's Research. Quick Grow gives us the guaranteed evolution, which is nice. We basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EX Pokemon in this deck because we also have Serena. So I think I might get rid of my extra Lily, or not, I might get rid of my extra Erica and get rid of my extra Poke Center lady, and we throw in Sabrina and throw in a red card. That might be the play. Because there's only so many turns I can heal and survive. Alright, the opponent is waiting to come back. I probably don't need May. Yeah, we probably don't need May with 2 Quick Grow extracts. So get rid of a Poke Center lady, get rid of a May. All right. So now we can Quick Grow. Obviously, it chooses the better Venusaur here. All right, so we're able to survive an attack, right? Cool. If we can put him to bed and keep him to bed, or keep him asleep, rather, English, then we can win the game, right? Because he most likely has his Blaziken and he's ready to... No, he doesn't. No Blaziken. Dang, a hand disruption card would be very good right now. Does have Blaziken. Now he's going to have to put energy in retreat with a Flame Patch in order to attack this turn with Blaziken. Okay. So he did 50. I'll heal the 50. Now I kind of wish we had a Sabrina, because what most people do, right, is they make a mistake. You end up getting +2 on the field, and they put another basic Pokemon down, and then you Sabrina, and then you kill them and win the game. A lot of players end up making that mistake, rather than just saying, okay, they have 2, I have a Mega Blaziken, let me not put any more bench Pokemon down. So Sabrina would be clutch if he makes the mistake here. Don't worry, after this game, we're going to be adding Sabrina anyways. And a red card. Come on, it's going to come down to a 50-50 if he stays asleep or not. So no basic Pokemon. He might be kind of cautious. We are gonna be cooked here, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta hopefully keep him asleep. I think I should have Poke Center Lady first and then Erica. He didn't wake up. I think I definitely should have Poke Center Lady first. Wait. Oh, that was me checking my fire, not him checking. I'm like, yes, he didn't wake up. And then he flipped it again, and I was like, wait, did he just end his turn? Oh, that's embarrassing, chat. That is embarrassing. That was me checking my status effect. Oh, man. Sabrina is better than Cyrus in this deck. Maybe, because they're really not going to be attacked with Bulbasaur. But I think Cyrus. I don't think we need May. And I'm going to get rid of the Poke Center lady. I'm going to add in the Sabrina. I'm going to add in the red card. Alright. Deck's been altered. Let's jump in. It sucks that we haven't even been able to find a Rocky helmet. Not saying that it would have kept us. Yeah, not saying that it would have kept us alive. I should have Poke Center lady so that Tails would have been them. True. All right, we're going first here. We got Bulbasaur against a Charizard deck. Man, if we somehow can win against this grass type, I'm gonna Professors, I think, because I got double Professors. Ivysaur, perfect. Now next turn we can Ivysaur and start ramping up. If we win against a Charmander, dude, this is Mega Charizard versus Mega Venusaur. Hold on. Mega Charizard has every reason to win here. 250 damage, not even Mega Venusaur can live that. Even with a, whatchamacallit. He's discarding. I'm gonna have to evolve. He did 50 damage to me. I'm gonna heal that 50. Synthesize. Now he's gonna have to swap to the Moltres. But I'm really hoping that we can just find a way to... Yeah. I'm fine. I'm hoping that he doesn't find a basic and we find a Sabrina. Oh man, the flame patch already. And the rare candy. So now we gotta hope that he just lands 0 for 0, right? Zero for 0. That's 1-0. We'll take a 1. That's not bad. Assuming he can't find another flame patch, we could technically still win. Man. All right, so we're gonna do 120 plus 10. He'll be at 10 HP, but he gets to Inferno Dance again if he wakes up. They always wake up. Man. This is bad. So we could still win if we find Sabrina, because once Moltres dies, we go up +2, and then we Sabrina, and then we can ignore the Charizard. We need a Sabrina. We need a Sabrina. We need Sabrina. Oh my. We're dead. We are cooked. Come on, Sabrina. Come on, Sabrina. I'm begging you. 1 in 8. Maybe I should put double Sabrina. No. Come on, Sabrina. 1 in 8. 1 in 8. 1 in 8. You love to see it, man. I'm sorry, Mega Charizard. Yes, you have the favorable matchup. But we have the, what is it? Plot armor? Yeah, we got plot armor. Venusaur. Oh, man. You can't make that up, dude. We only had one single card in the deck that would get us the win because Mega Charizard can definitely take down a Mega Venusaur, but woo! We'll take it, man. We'll take the top deck. Oh! And that is why, that's a good addition, man. Sabrina was definitely a good call putting it in the deck, yeah? Really good call. That's going to be a YouTube clip title, Mega Venusaur takes down Mega Charizard. Is that clickbait? That might be clickbait. I don't know. Also, to be honest, Charizard also could have stayed asleep. No, we wouldn't be able to get a chance to attack because it does 250 damage and we're dead. All right, we got Bulbasaur going down against a Chingling. It doesn't... Wait, are we going first? We are going first. Unfortunately, I can't use Quick Grow Extract to go into an Ivysaur, so we need to find our Ivysaur organically here. Oh man, that sucks. We got to find our Ivysaur organically. I'm not gonna lie, I might red card him to make him go. No, dude, I might red card him. No, let's just end turn. I was gonna red card him to make him go to 3, and then it's his turn, and then he goes to 4, and then I can copycat on 4 to find Ivysaur. But if he's building energy on Swablu, I'm probably cooked if I don't find the Ivysaur, and I'd be helping him. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna red card because I'd be helping him in that fact. No, bro. Where's the Ivysaur when you need it? No, dude. No, dude. No, dude, we're dead. Serena only gives us the Mega. Assuming he doesn't have the Altaria, we can win here. We can win if no Altaria. We win if no Altaria. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. He's doing 110. We're cooked. Yeah, we lose. Feels bad. May is laughing now. True. There's so many cards I want to add in, right? May, Red. Like, what do we get rid of for these? Also, no, Sinostra, if you're still talking about the Charizard deck, we don't win against the Charizard deck. You can say, yes, we could put the Charizard to bed, and if they stay asleep, we can hit them again, and then Charizard dies. That is true. But explain this to me. How does my Mega Charizard or Mega Venusaur... Oh, wait, no, yeah, no, wait, chat. His Moltres died at the end of his turn, right? Not from an attack. Yes, no, yeah, you're right. It died at the end of his turn because he still had the Poison Afflicted, which means I started my turn in front of the Charizard. So without Sabrina, I put it to bed and it stays asleep and we can win. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. I forgot. I thought we attacked the Moltres and it died. but it was the status effect that killed it. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay. Chat. Do we need to swap out something for like a red card, with that being said, to kill the Moltres early, or any other Pokemon that's at 140 HP? Jolteon, Suicune, etc., so on and so forth. Do we need a red in the deck? Should we kick out, say, an Erica? Should we kick out? Someone said kick out another Mega Venusaur because we already have Serena. Technically, that is true. I could also just kick out Serena because we have 2 Mega Venusaurs. Maybe we don't need Serena. Serena, I haven't seen get played at all. Serena is just for the consistency on, let's make sure we find a Mega Venusaur, right? Because then I have 3 Mega Venusaurs in the deck. Maybe we're just getting unlucky and I just have to keep going. You know? Maybe I don't need red card. Sabrina definitely helped. I like Sabrina. Sabrina's good. Maybe we don't need Cyrus. Questionable about that because we're not really attacking until we are into the Mega Venusaur lineup. However, we could still go second attack with Bulbasaur. That's 20 damage. And then we could Cyrus. Alright. We are going second. We have way too many cards in hand right now, to be honest, because we have Serena, we have Ivysaur, we can evolve into Ivysaur and then just quick grow Extract. We don't even need Serena at that stage. I'm starting to think we don't need Serena in this deck. Because I have double quick grow Extract, double Ivysaur, and double Venusaur. So realistically speaking, even if I don't find, like, I could quick grow Extract, even if I didn't have Serena in hand right now. Right? Or Ivysaur in hand. All I'm doing is going to be using Ivysaur for Quick Grow Extract, and then I'm looking for another Mega Venusaur or another Quick Grow Extract. That's like 3. I don't think I need Serena, quite honestly speaking. I'm just going to use it because I'm just going to use it right now just to use it. We got the full art, but I feel like we don't need it in this deck. Which means we probably kick out Serena for, say, what? Red? Trainer red? Yeah, because I forgot we have Quick Grow Extract. I guess the problem is if you're going up against, say, Qingling, then you can't Quick Grow. You'd have to go from your Ivysaur into Mega Venusaur with finding the Mega Venusaur or with the Serena. So Serena can help when you're running into Qingling. They got Superior. They're going to be able to flip twice. If they land 2 heads, we're dead. If they land even 1 head, I think we're also dead. Nice. They landed none. But this is still bad. Because without top decking a Sabrina right here. Oh no, this is still bad, chat. Heavy Helmet, I think, keeps us alive. Heavy Helmet keeps us alive. It means that they need to land 3 out of the 4 flips they're going to be doing. This guy with a Leaf Cape feels very bad because we just talked about wanting to put red in the deck. And if Serena was a red, we could technically one-shot the Celebi. Instead, it's going to get a chance to actually attack twice. Once here for 4 flips. And then, wow. I feel bad for the Celebi. Never mind, bro. I feel so bad for the Celebi. I feel so bad. Mega Venusaur, hop on in. They did 30 damage. I'm just going to heal the 30. Like I said, red would kill, and then we wouldn't have to worry. So I do think I'm going to kick out Serena and throw red in. This deck is jumping all over the place in terms of Pokemon trainers. Okay, never mind. He didn't wake up. So unless he has Poke Center Lady, he'll just die organically here at the end of his turn. And then I get to get a first hit in next turn, which might actually be better. Honestly, funny thing is, not killing with red and allowing him to fall asleep and dying at the end of his turn means I get first hit. But if I did kill with red, he could put energy on Celebi and still swing in for 2 energy. Not that the 2 energy would do much, but still. It is kind of funny when you think about the circumstances. Not bad, though. Not bad. We might need Mei for when we are item locked against Qingling. Do we need double Erica, double Lily? That's the question, because we could easily kick one of them out for something. Like, what's powerful? A double Lily or a double Erica? Erica is only when we want to use it on Ivysaur. But if we're stuck on Ivysaur and not immediately evolving into Venusaur, then we're cooked anyways. We're gonna die. You know what I mean? If we don't immediately go from Ivysaur to Venusaur, we're dead. So I feel like we could get rid of one Erica for that reason. And then just go into the Lily. We also haven't really needed to use Cyrus yet. Alright, so maybe I get rid of one. Maybe I get rid of one Erica. Someone's saying bring back the Mei. Because we could have won against that Qingling if we didn't get bricked so hard. Maybe we don't need double Lily. Maybe double Erica is better. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. What is the play? Double Lily, double Erica. Kick out one of each. Do I still kick out Serena, you think? Because then the logic could be if I get hit with Qingling, I can't growth quick grow. I mean, I have Mei though. Man, this deck has definitely seen some better days. We've been altering the deck so much, I don't even know what is in my deck anymore. Alright, so we kicked out an Erica, we kept the double Lily, so we have 4 healing cards right now. It's funny when we only have 5 Pokemon, yet we still have Mei. Yeah, it's because we got bricked on Pokemon against a Qingling. So Mei technically would have helped us because Quick Grow doesn't work that way. Alright. We got first, and we got Bulbasaur. They get energy advantage, which is kind of bad for us, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is not good. No, yeah, we might be cooked. So they get to attack and they get to land twice. I just finished constructing the deck and I was thinking, do we kick out double Erica? Do we kick out double Lily? We went with double Lily, but I'm starting to think that maybe we should have gone double Erica instead. Because if he lands double heads here, he landed 1, but 1 is still gonna make us done. Unless we find healing, okay. Because I was gonna say, if he evolves, he needs to land just 1 heads and he wins. And landing 1 heads on a Mega Lopunny is very easy to do. So I might, after this game, I might have to kick out Lily and throw in the Erica again. No shot! I can't evolve in the active. Nah, yo, you bested me. Yeah, you got me, dude. You got me. I'm not gonna use that red. Trust you. Man, this deck has just seen better days, man. So let's just go back to the Erica. And we're just gonna keep the Mei, and we kicked out the Serena. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think about this solo Mega Venusaur deck? I think it's cooking right now. It's doing something. All right, we're going second. Going second. So, I have someone asking if we should go Memory Light Venusaur, but Memory Light Venusaur wouldn't work. And the main reason why is because if we want to try to jump into Venusaur immediately and then ramp up with Ivysaur with Memory Light, you would have to have that stage 1 first of all. So you would have to go from Bulbasaur into Venusaur or Bulbasaur into Ivysaur into Venusaur, and then you can Memory Light the Ivysaur and ramp up energy. But if you're going to be doing that, you're going to be ramping anyways on Ivysaur regardless, which makes Memory Light worthless, essentially speaking. So Memory Light wouldn't work in this. Us going second here feels extremely bad. I put the May in the deck to hopefully swap something out. Unfortunately, we did not find anything, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, going second is bad. Going second kind of sucks. Why did I kick out Red? Didn't I say you'd kick out one Lily? I probably should. I'm indecisive on what I want to run here. All right, we're going second. I guess second energy against a Solosis isn't that bad. Normally, we want to go first so we can evolve into Ivysaur immediately. We're waiting. Professor's research. So our turn is going to be simple. Red card, tackle, attack, end turn. That's it. We don't need a copycat. We have Ivysaur and everything ready to go. So we're chilling. And we're good to go. Ivysaur, and then we have Quick Grow to give us the final evolution, which is the EX, and we're set. Yeah, they can heal. That's fine. I don't know why Dredagon is here, because Dredagon's never going to attack, right? Unless Dredagon was supposed to be like a stall factor, so they can put energy on Solosis. But that's like super old school, right? That's like, wait, like no one plays Dredagon to stall anymore. You got Snorlax for that with Heavy Helmet if you really want to try and stall. Why not go Snorlax instead? All right, so we do live next turn, even if he has the evolution to Solosis, which he'll need a rare candy because he already used a rare candy. Oh no, we don't live without a Poke Center lady. There we go. I was gonna say we do live, but then we didn't live. All right, so now we can do this because if he does 90 damage. We needed a healing item, one of the Ericas or one of the Poke Center ladies. We had 3 or a Heavy Helmet, so 4 cards to draw to give us that survivability. Now we're good. Now we're not good. Oh. I can't use Memory Light, Lead Chunk. So you're saying I could use Memory Light so you can build a second Venusaur instead of relying on just one. If my first Charizard, if my first Venusaur dies, it's over because it's a Mega Pokemon. The matchups are wild right now. Maybe use baby Pokemon, but then it wouldn't be a solo anymore. It would just be going Leafeon. Should I just do that? Because if we go Leafeon, we're not running. There's a lot of things we're going to be stripping from this. We're not running double Ivysaur. We're not even running this Ivysaur most likely. I don't even think. We're just going to be running one single Ivysaur, double Eevee, double Leafeon. We're not going to be running Lily at all, so those Lilies are going to be gone, period. So we'd get rid of one Ivysaur, double Lily. Retreat to a full health Venusaur and ramp with Memory Light. Yeah, but if I'm retreating from the active spot because my Mega Venusaur... Like, think about it like this. If I'm in the active spot with Mega Venusaur and I have another Mega Venusaur in the back with Memory Light, and they were attacking me on the front, and I'm like, oh snap, I gotta retreat to my other Venusaur so I can Memory Light and ramp up from Ivysaur, they still get to attack me. If I'm retreating from Mega Venusaur and I'm scared of them, like because I was scared of them attacking and killing me, swapping isn't going to change anything because they still get that first hit on me. Say, for example, if it was a Mega Blaziken. I'd rather just stay in the active spot with the Mega Venusaur that's in the spot, not retreat, heal, and then attack, put him to bed, and hopefully finish off that way versus retreating, risking us getting Cyrus'd, them guarantee hitting us first, and then it just doesn't change anything, you know what I mean? I'd have to run Pokeball in the deck as well. I'm trying to think how many cards we can kick out for Leafeon. Just one Leafeon, right? One Leafeon or double? I would get rid of both Lilies at this stage because Leafeon can't use Lily, so... I don't know if I could squeeze in. Now May does make sense here. And a Serena would also make sense. I kick out one Mega Venusaur, you think? That is true. I can only use Quick Grow Extract on Bulbasaur to Ivysaur. I can't use it on the Eevee. So we kick out one. That lets us get double Eevee. We're still kind of cooked though. We need one Pokeball. Eevee cannot evolve with Quick Grow, no. It has to be Leaf Pokemon. So the Quick Grows are going to be saved for the Ivysaur. Cyrus now has some use here because we're going to be attacking with Leafeon, which is nice. Hand Disruption, red card is good. Double Erica, good. Do we need double Erica? Maybe I can get rid of one Erica. I kind of want double Erica, I'm not going to lie, because I'm probably going to be using one on Leafeon, and I want to save the other one. You're better off going Executor than Leafeon. How do I kill the chicken? Venusaur can kill it. Executor. No, because the whole point of having... No, Executor wouldn't work. Yeah, I like the double Erica in my opinion. So I'm trying to think about what I can kick out to get Erica back in here. Maybe I don't need Leafeon, double Leafeon. Actually, I don't need double Eevee. One Leafeon is good enough. One Eevee is good enough. So I just do that, right? Yeah. And then I still have the Pokeball in case yeah, because I can Pokeball and that guarantees get the other one. All right, that works. We're not gonna need double Eevee. No, I want Poke Center Lady in case we're going up into a mirror matchup against another Venusaur or the Lopunny fusion. Alrighty, we are going first. We got the new and improved Mega Venusaur deck right here. I say new and improved because we are trying to do something new here. So I can draw 4, or I can draw 2 with Professors. I think Copycat is probably the better play. Right? Don't need Cyrus or the Leafeon. Aw, man. That is all right. We can still energy here. Boom. And then we can attack next turn. Since we were going first, he doesn't get to evolve first. If he attacks here for 20, then I can just Poke Center Lady to heal me back up. Because he could have a rare candy. So far, we got a very good start. And the main reason why we're going Leafeon and not like Executor, someone recommended, is mainly because if we go Executor in the front, sure, you get big damage, but then you have to slow build the Venusaur in the back. At least this way I can decide, right? I can be like, okay, maybe I don't want to attack with Leafeon. I'll just start putting Forest Breath on the back and going in, you know? So it seems very nice because of that. All right, so he did not attack, which means I'm going to just go ahead and Professor's Research here. Ooh, no dice, unfortunately. Does mean I can build up a lot of energy onto the bench whenever I need to. I mean, we got May in the deck, but we're not finding any other basic Pokemon or any Pokemon at all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, We have 3, I think. No, we have 4. We have 4 other Pokemon in here. And a Pokeball. So we have 5 out of 10 chance of finding something. Ivysaur. I feel like I need to. I've got to May this, right? Get the Bulbasaur. Not bad. Let's Forest Breath the back as well. Red card. Take him from 4 to 3. Honestly speaking, I kind of just want to wait one more turn. Go put energy on Hitmonlee. Kick the Bulbasaur. Actually, no. Wait, yeah. I kind of want to do that because then I can just heal it with Erica. And then I can kill the front. I'm going to do that. Let's not attack here. Because I don't want them to get a free swap into Lopunny and then they can will kill my Leafeon and it's over, right? Well, I got to get this evolution going and I'm not afraid of Hitmonlee attacking. I'll just Erica and heal it. And I'm going to Erica over Pokecenter Lady because Lopunny will confuse us and Pokecenter Lady will cleanse that. So let's Forest Breath again. Part of me wants to just Erica. I mean, I'm gonna Erica no matter what. But I'm trying to think, do I attack now? I can afford to attack now, yeah? Because if he kills my Leafeon, I have Quick Grow and I have, yeah. So we can afford to attack now. We want to make sure we attack here because we don't want him to get, we don't want him to have another kick. Another kick basically means he'll be able to Cyrus us in the future whenever we want. We don't want that. So we will swing in here. And we're going to save this Pokecenter Lady for the Lopunny, for the confusion. Because a 1v1, I think we take down the Lopunny. Oh, Sabrina. If only we were able to do lethal damage and kill him now, then I could hopefully find a Sabrina and Sabrina him next turn. But no, yeah, I think we've lost. Oh, man. Double Bulbasaur might be needed. We're gonna need to find another Pokeball to put in then. This is a lot, man. If we put double Bulbasaur, I need double Pokeball. We are technically cooked to any single Sabrina. Man, this is rough, chat. All that slow build for nothing. Yeah, this is why Ivysaur wants to be in the front to quick build. This is why I like having Ivysaur in the front. And no Leafeon, which is why I wanted to try and just do solo Venusaur. Just one Pokeball with double Quick Grow Extract doesn't work. I mean, you can't grow something from nothing. So we need to have a Bulbasaur so we can quick grow. All right, we're going first here. Ooh, it's a mirror matchup. Now, I do think we win the mirror matchup if we can find all of our evolutions quickly. The problem is I'm not running the 15 trainer Venusaur anymore. I'm running Leafeon. So this right here, this Leafeon could have been a Mega Venusaur, right? It could have been a Mega Venusaur. That's the issue that we're currently facing. I'm going to quick grow because it gets the Ivysaur out of the deck. And then I'm going to Professors after, so we don't draw into the Ivysaur. I mean, I guess I could have done it either way, right? Maybe Professors first. Because if I'm using Professors and I draw an Ivysaur, I just evolve the Ivysaur and then I quick grow the Mega Venusaur. That's the logic behind it. So I think Professors before quick grow is going to be the play. Okay, Ivysaur versus Ivysaur. He synthesizes here to go to 3. We got to top deck a Mega Venusaur, and we only have 1 in the deck with 1 more Quick Grow Extract, and we have May, which is 3 out of 10, 30%. Did not win the 30%, unfortunately. I could theoretically slow him down by just using Sabrina. And then I could throw the Eevee down, swap to the Eevee. And then now he has to kill the Leafeon, and once he does, then I can go with my Ivysaur and I can get first hit in. Alright, so we made a little bit of a misplay not using the Professors first. Caddy. Wow. All right. Erica the front. We're ready to go. Assuming he doesn't have a Cyrus, then we are ready to go. Come on, just attack us. We have a lot of healing, right? All right, nice. We have 1 Erica, 1 Poke Center Lady. We gotta find the singular Poke Center Lady so we can wake up. So far, we pivoted perfectly to make sure that our Venusaur stayed alive. And we got the Poke Center Lady that we're going to save until after he attacks, so we can wake up guaranteed. Alright, he's abed. Does he wake up? He does not wake up. Alright, so now we got to see if he has a Poke Center Lady and he's running it. He's not. He's running Lily. He opted to run Lily instead. Now, I used to have double Lily in this deck as well before I put Leafeon in. But I figured if we were going up against mirror matchups or Lopunny, we definitely want a Poke Center Lady so we can wake up. It just made more sense to me, IMO. Alright, it's Erica. It's only 20 HP. Back to bed you go. Even if he did wake up and attack, again, we have the Poke Center lady, so we are good, man. Oh, what does this do? Switch your opponent's bench to the active spot. Okay, doesn't do anything. Big Malasada to wake him up. Oh, a big Malasada, no Poke Center lady, because then you could still Professors into it. That's not bad. Wait, that's actually kind of smart. I forgot all about that Pokemon card. I still think I'd take the Poke Center lady over anything. Just to show him that we had it and there was no chance anyways. Poke Center lady. Just so he doesn't feel too bad, right? Because he's probably beating himself up like, dang, if only he didn't win that 50-50 and wake up, I would have won. No. We got to let him know that we were holding on to the card just so he doesn't feel too bad since there is nothing he could have done. All right, so chat, we've only played like one game, right? Or something. What do you think? Solo Venusaur, or do you like that Leafeon edition that we just did? Are we digging this Leafeon edition? I don't like the fact that we have only a singular Mega Venusaur. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, we're going second. And we do have Eevee in the front, so Eevee will be able to absorb some damage, which is nice. Oh, they're also running Leafeon. Yo, real talk, I just built this deck. I'm going to copy what he has. Or not copy, but I'm going to take notes, right? Because him and I might be running two different things. So he's running Leaf Cape, I'm running Rocky Helmet. I think Rocky Helmet is better, or Heavy Helmet. I think Heavy Helmet is better, theoretically speaking. Since he is going first, I feel obligated to try to Sabrina him out of the active spot. Just so he's not evolving and then ramping up with the Ivysaur and getting a massive amounts of energy. I kind of want a Sabrina. It feels bad because I could be Professor researching. And I could have just stampeded and hit the Bulbasaur first, so I can always bring it back with the Cyrus in the future. It's got the Leafeon, though. We'll find out if that was a bad idea or not. He did have that evolution, so he would have just self-ramped on his own, I'm pretty sure. Got Poke Center lady, but now we got to find a Leafeon of our own. Nice. Double nice. I mean, we got to find a Pokemon now. Next turn, we got to find Bulbasaur, or we just insta lose. We're still kind of at a loss because we didn't find him this turn. But if we don't find him next turn, we 100% lose the game. Us getting hit for 70 doesn't keep us alive against Venusaur. Or, yeah, Venusaur. Oh, wait, actually, he's not able to attack next turn. On the Venusaur. Okay. Let's May this. Because me using I could Poke Center Lady to heal. Poke Center Lady to heal, and then I attack the Leafeon, but then they put 3 energy, and then I still don't have anything on the back. I think May is going to be a better play, and then just let our Leafeon die. Right? Let our Leafeon die or something. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I got no clue, man. I got no clue what the play is for that turn, but with such little time to think. All right, and then I just Solar Beam. We might be cooked. Maybe Poke Center Lady into the attack on Leafeon to stay alive one more turn was the better play. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Oh yeah, we're cooked mathematically. So he's running double, chat. Double Pokeball. I should have played it out so I could see what Pokemon he's running. He might just be running a singular Leafeon. I do like the heavy helmet versus what he was running. He might be just running one single Leafeon, not double Leafeon with one Eevee, and then double Bulbasaur. Maybe we do that. Maybe we get rid of double Leafeon. We throw in Bulbasaur. We still keep the whatchamacallit? Single stage 1 doesn't feel good. We have Quick Grow Extract. Honestly, maybe we can get rid of red card. We only had that because we were going 18 trainer. Mega Venusaur. Double Bulbasaur, double Mega Venusaur, one Eevee Leafeon. We need Ivysaur, man. We need Ivysaur. We need another one. I think in all honesty, I get rid of Sabrina. I think we found it. This is the optimal deck now. 2/2/2 with Quick Grow and May, so we can find Leafeon if we needed to. Alright, this is the last iteration of the deck that I'm going to do. Deck list is updated for you guys. I'm honestly tired of seeing Mega Venusaur. This is the absolute last iteration. Okay, we are going second. We got Bulbasaur. Honestly, not what I want. We always want to go first, realistically speaking. But we can get out of the active zone. Now, this deck is only running 3 basic Pokemon and 1 Pokeball. Since we're going to be starting with 1 basic Pokemon, say we start with an Eevee, right? The 1 Pokeball will be a guaranteed Bulbasaur. If we start with Bulbasaur, well, it's still 50-50, I guess, on Eevee. But I think 1 Pokeball here will be good enough. We'll have to play a couple of games and find out. So if they don't put any other Pokemon down, I can Copycat, and that could be good. Alright, this is going to be a Professor's, because Copycat for 3 cards is definitely not worth. So let's go ahead and Professor's research here. Got the Leafeon, got the Ivysaur. So we'll just go ahead and attack here. Sad thing is, if he has the Mega Altaria, we do lose. Ivysaur can't even survive that. I might need to May next turn. We may need to May. Try to find the EV so we can Leafeon and swap and then build up the Ivysaur while staying safe. The problem is if I stay asleep, you can't do what I want to do. I need to wake up here in order to pull it off. All right, we woke up. Focus up, focus up. Here we go. Ready? Focus up. Let's go ahead and May first. We got the Eevee. We can get rid of the Mega Venusaur. I can get rid of the other Bulbasaur too. Actually, oh yeah, get rid of the Bulbasaur. I'm just hoping they don't Sabrina, but they most likely don't have a Sabrina early versus later. That's the idea. So now we swap, we Leafeon. Because if they have a Sabrina, then we'd be cooked no matter what. They'd just kill my Leafeon in the front and then Sabrina later on in the match, which would be bad. So that's why we wanted to do it this way, where we Forest Breath back here, double it, and then end turn. All right, Professors means no Sabrina, and they can't use Repel because we are a stage 1. I think we are good here. Most of the time, if a team or if a deck has a Sabrina, they're going to be using Sabrina late game versus early game, or they're more likely have their Sabrina late game versus early game. All right, so they're doing 130. We do get to live unless they have a... No, wait, no Giovanni. All right, so we live... And now all we have to do is Forest Breath again. Quick Grow Extract. Get that Mega Venusaur in. And 1 energy on Leafeon. Just in case, right? And then we'll end turn. And I say just in case. It's just in case they're like, okay, I'm not going to attack this turn. At least I can still attack with my Leafeon and do 70 damage. Get him closer into one-shot range for the Mega Venusaur. However, I think we're okay. As long as he doesn't Sabrina, which he's using May, so there is no Sabrina. We get first hit on the Mega Altaria, and then Cyrus will be second hit, and we kill, and then we're good to go. Magnezone could cost us. So now the question, do we still Cyrus or should we just try and attack the Magnezone? I could Cyrus, and as long as he's asleep, we win the game. As long as he stays asleep, we win. That might be better than trying to fight a Magnezone and then another Magnezone and then the Mega Altaria. We have to take this risk right here, right now, I think. So let's go ahead and Cyrus. Too many Pokemon to take out. Come on, baby. Stay asleep. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Not good. Do I have time to build up another Venusaur, I wonder? Or if I just put a Bulbasaur down, will he just Sabrina me this turn? Kill me. I mean, if I don't put him to bed here, we lose anyways. So I might as well put the Bulbasaur down for future. because I have to sleep him. I mean, I have to, yeah, we won the 50-50 here, but I have to keep, he has to stay asleep or else we lose, whether I put a Pokemon down or not. All right, we lost, because even if he doesn't Sabrina here, he would have attacked me for 90. I'd go down to 110, and then Mega Altaria kills me next turn. So it didn't really matter. He needed to stay asleep. Pokemon or no Pokemon? Venusaur sucks. We lost so many games because sleep isn't doing wonders. I guess maybe we'll come back to the Venusaur deck. Crocodile. I want to save these trades for the... Might want to save it for the new expansion here. Because I need a low punny. Huh. Man, I really want Venusaur to work, and I might be just trying to force Venusaur. I really want Venusaur to work. I mean, the Whimsicott Heliolisk deck was very good. We'll make some decks out of it, and I'll be uploading the Whimsicott deck today. Still think there's a way to make Mega Venusaur work. I 100% think you have to start with Mega Venusaur in the active spot. We just haven't found a way right now. I still think solo Venusaur is like the way to go. But maybe run like double. All right, chat. I think that's going to be all she wrote on the day, man. We've been live for about 4 hours now, which is give or take the time that we spend playing Pokemon Pocket, so we can go offline and spend a couple more hours editing the video, cutting it up, and uploading it. I don't want to look at Venusaur anymore. Yeah, I need another low punny so we can play it. But I don't have any rainbow cards I can trade you, man. I don't have any, like, good rainbow cards. Like, these are all the cards I really have. Copies. Screw Venusaur. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about Venusaur. Alright, so chat, I thank you guys for hanging. Today, Whimsicott deck is gonna go live in probably like 2 hours from now. Tomorrow, Heliolisk will go live. Since the stream crashed, I need to try and find a way to actually record or download the Heliolisk so I can upload that. That'll be Friday upload. I don't think I'm gonna be live tomorrow on Friday, per se. Probably not. So we're not gonna go live tomorrow, Friday. I will go live Saturday And I think then we'll redo the Ditto Rampardos deck. And we'll find a prime companion for him, since I don't think Spirit Tomb was it. And then we'll also try and redo, dare I say, Venusaur again. Although, I'm down to try Mega Steelix. So I got Ditto Rampardos, we try that again. Mega Steelix, Saturday. I'm also down to try Reuniclus, if we really want, try that again. But yeah, those are the 4 decks we'll try out on Saturday. For now, chat, I'm exhausted. How's it going, Ants? People stay asleep, you double your Indeedee healing. Yeah, true. Indeedee could work, maybe. The problem isn't Venusaur. The problem is we can't get Venusaur online because we're going second, and then they just kill us while we're on Ivysaur. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. Anyways, chat, I thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love, all of that good stuff. I will post the Whimsicott video later today in about 2 hours, so be on the lookout for that on YouTube if you guys are on the YouTube side of things. But other than that, you guys enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, not tomorrow, I guess Saturday. I'll see you guys Saturday. But if I don't see you Saturday, then enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Cancel the trade. You'll send Lopunny. No, I don't have any cards to trade, Mickey. All I have are these 6 up here at the top. I'm trying to replenish my rainbow, or my 2-star collection for sure. Yeah, happy holidays, Gene. Yeah, you can send it. You can suggest the deck Saturday, Ryan. We'll be back on Saturday. And I think we're going to be ending that stream on Saturday with Venusaur. I'm going to be starting the day with Ditto and Mega Steelix, most likely. I don't want to start with Mega Venusaur, because Mega Venusaur has been very exhausting to play, considering that some of the games, most of the games have not been going our way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to redo the Mega Venusaur deck. And we need to also try to find a better companion on Ditto. I don't think Spirit Tomb is going to be it. I'm thinking maybe Hitmonchan. Yeah, I'm sorry, Crazy Flowy. Send the Leafeon. Yeah, we got to go Mega Blastoise as well. I honestly think Charizard's the top Mega, right? Out of those 3, and then Venusaur, and then Blastoise. Alright, you said Leafeon? I'm down for Leafeon. I'm surprised we haven't seen Mew. I thought Mew would get a lot more action, especially with Mega Charizard, you know? Perfect. Saturday and Fridays, you get off at 7 a.m. right on the dot for the live. My 7 a.m. might not be your 7 a.m. My 7 a.m. was about 4 hours ago. So if 4 hours ago was 7 a.m., then that's when we usually start the stream, and we'll be live at 7 a.m. on Saturday. Rainbow Taurus for the Probo Pass? Sure, if you have a Rainbow Taurus. I think I have an extra Probo Pass. Yo, shout out to Nikki. Nikki, I'm so fine. Thank you, man. We got that's our second Lopunny. so we can officially play Low Punny EX Saturday. So we'll do this. We'll start with Ditto on Saturday. That'll be deck number 1. And then Low Punny will be deck number 2 that we play. Yeah? We'll do that. And then we can do Mega Steelix as deck number 3. And then we'll do the Venusaur for the finale, because I'm just not looking forward to the Venusaur. Seems good. That's the entire deck. That's the play. Yeah, thank you, Mickey. Thank you so much, man. I think the Low Punny was the last Mega we needed, because we have double Steelix already. I usually get live when it's 9 p.m. here, so it's like a great night show for you. Here's the friend ID. Crazy Flowy. Let me see. Do I have a Probo Pass? I do have the Rainbow Probo Pass. I think it's Tor. Is it T-A-U, I think? I think it's T-A-U. Yeah, it's T-A-U. Yeah, you can send me the Tauros, sure. Doesn't matter. You want Low Punny to work? Need a good fighting deck? Low Punny with Lucario, I think, is the way to go. Oh, this guy was from the battle we just did. So I'll make note. Low Punny with Lucario. And then Ditto with Rampardos, and then Mega Steelix with Dialga, possibly. And or just Brock. And then we have Mega Venusaur. And if we don't have time to get to Reuniclus, we'll do that on Sunday. Seems good? Yeah, you can trade me the Tauros. Whatever works, Crazy Flowy. Whatever works for you, brother. All right, chat. Feel free to subscribe. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you guys again Saturday, 2 days from now. There should be a YouTube Shorts going live in about 5 minutes, I guess, just like as an upload. It's just going to be the immersive Charizard that we ended up pulling. You can see the artwork for that and the animation, but be on the lookout later today at around 2 p.m. EST, 2.5 hours from now. We'll upload the Whimsicott deck. I gotta quickly try and find time to edit this. So yeah, y'all take care. There's people running Mega Steelix with Mantike and Pichu. Oh, interesting. I'll make note of that. Or Pichu and Mantike. I'll write that down. Just in case Dialga is too much to try and use, right? Might take a while for that. Alright, y'all take it easy. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Or Saturday. Sheesh.